How you guys doing? We are here with Sky McLeod and his woman, Brittany, aka officially known as Chocolate Bays. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for taking the time that we can get up with you guys, and I see you guys are having margaritas, and it's a day date with the Bay.
Of course. Glad to be here.
Yes. I just want to start off by, introductions of people don't know y'all, that want to know y'all platform or Chocolate Bays. Brittany, how about you, give us an introduction to that?
Well, hello, I'm Brittany, and I am the co-owner of Chocolate Bays. I'm a freelance model in my meantime.
Yeah, and I'm Scott McLeod, producer and fashion curator. And Chocolate Bays is dope. It's on YouTube it's for the couples, couples channel. And we're gonna go over a variety of different things. But the first few videos are just really getting to know us, And then we're gonna break off into, other things that might be related to other couples outside of ourselves.
Nice. Well, let's hop into these questions here. I know a lot of people follow you guys and, want to know what Sky and Brittany do on a daily basis and want to see you guys out and about. So let's just start off with the most obvious. How did you guys come up with Chocolate Bays?
Well, it wasn't all of a sudden. We took a lot of pondering. So, he calls me Chocolate Bay. So, we kind of, a lot of people said we might as well just go with that pretty much.
Yeah, it had a ring to it. Chocolate Bays is just short for Chocolate Bay, which is Brittany's nickname. Because we was giving each other nicknames, when you first start dating. You want to give each other, pet names and stuff like that. And I failed at the first few pet names. I don't know if you guys know. I don't even remember them. I just know she hated them.
Bro, you can't give the audience, you don't know. Brittany, do you know the few pet names that he came up with?
You know what? I don't remember myself. So he won. He won that, okay? Because that probably would be a little issue with us right now.
Yeah, I think. Well, I do know I came up with one that she hated. Like when I first met her, I was calling her B-Way so wavy.
Oh yeah.
And she hated that.
I forgot that on purpose.
Yeah. So. Okay. So then after that, it was just, Chocolate Bay. I stumbled upon the name Chocolate Bay and went to it and we ran with it.
Nice. So first question is for Brittany. Ladies always go first, right?
Yeah.
What values do you bring to your partnership with Sky McLeod?
First and foremost, communication. Because if you don't have that, you're going to fail, nonetheless. I don't even mean to say sorry about that. Being supportive, being caring, also, I'm sorry for the pause, because right now communication is a real big thing to me. I had to circle back on that because a lot of relationships fail if they don't have that. And if you don't know what's going on with your partner, how they feeling day to day or week by week, however, you guys come to each other and talk, then the relationship is just going to fail altogether. But I believe if you have those, you'll be just fine.
Okay. And Sky, if you want to just hit on that communication part, what ways do you find to communicate with your woman? How do you find certain ways to express yourself when communicating? What's healthy ways that you can find to communicate with Brittany on a daily basis in your relationship?
Well, Brittany make it kind of easy to communicate, because she's more of a, because me, I'm kind of quiet, more laid back, kind of quiet sometimes, and she's a speaker. She likes to talk and have, those one-on-one conversations, if you will. But me, I'm still a dude that likes to just naturally say what's going on, at least within my day, So that's kind of how we communicate. We always FaceTime. We are a FaceTime couple, I can say that. Through the course of our day, we probably FaceTime at least twice, I think, or some type of text or something. And then we always, if we not with each other, because our relationship is still kind of new, so we're not really living with each other like some other YouTube couples may be. So we always FaceTime at night. Sometimes we try to get it in around noon. But yeah, we always try to at least check up on each other some way, somehow. and just always communicate about something, even if it's nothing serious. Just try to talk or speak, so it makes things a little easier.
Well, if I like to chime in, he is more on the quiet side. For myself, I like to have heart-to-hearts. I try to at least do that at least once a week, but for the most part, we are FaceTime because we don't live together. You know, we're not, spending time with one another, but when we are, I gotta pretty much try to drag it out of him. Like, how's your entrepreneurship going for yourself? Because that's new with him right now. Also, just how he's doing in general, with us, I just want to know how he's feeling. We don't have to go too deep, just acknowledging how each other feel and just making sure it's staying fresh, not, rushed or, anything kind of forced in a way, but just letting him know that I'm here to listen, that I'm here to care.
Right. And when you say drag it out of him, you want to hit on that more? I mean,
yes, because he's quiet. He'll be like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm fine, let's just go with the flow. And I'm like, no, like, tell me how you feeling, how's your day going, what you were working on, during your day, because he's quiet, he's very chill. I mean, he'll crack a smile here and there. I joke to him and say, you're a little nonchalant, you kind of hate that word. He makes that known. But, I don't really mean it, but I just want him to be more expressive. Talk to me. I never want to know what's going on in his head.
Right, okay. It's crazy that you hit on his entrepreneurship, and both of you guys model, both of you guys do various of things to create different avenues for you guys. So my next question for Sky is, how do you encourage your woman on a daily basis so she can reach her goals?
Really just, I guess being with me is a little different, I guess, because I'm always doing something, I'm always curious, and I'm always bringing some type of new ideas, whether I do them or not. I just always an idea. And I always tell her, kind of find what you truly want to do, because it's one thing for us to do what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying? That's our thing, but it's always good for when she has her own thing going. You know what I'm saying? So you can have our thing, I can have my thing, but make sure she has her own thing and she's fulfilling what she has going on, because that's gonna make her happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool, we doing us, but when she can do her too, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her. So I think just natural, just a natural vibe is always letting her know that whatever you want to do, whatever you're curious about, one of these days is go do it. You know what I'm saying? If you are doing it, continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just always being that support system for each other.
Nice. Brittany, you want to hit on that?
Just a little bit. I mean, pretty much he's not letting me hold myself back, to my full potential. He said, just go with it, I mean, there's a couple of things that I brought to his attention about what I want to do, and he was like, hey, if you've been thinking about it, just go with it. Right or wrong, you're going to hit, your little bumps in the road, just do it. If that's your passion, just go about it. So he's always encouraging me, just letting me know, like he just said, I'm sorry, I can't even talk, just go with it. He's here to support me nonetheless.
Nice. So if I had to ask one of you right now, who knows the answer, how long have you guys been together? Can someone tell me the most accurate answer in this relationship?
I'll let him answer.
No, don't let me answer.
No, I'll let you answer.
No. Okay, So.
This should be good.
So I always joke about saying that
here we go.
we started dating in August.
August of last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when our official relationship started. So whenever I asked her out that day, that's when it started.
Oh, nice.
So
Brittany may have something to say about that. So Brittany,
yeah.
August 2020, you guys been in a committed relationship since then? Would you agree with that?
You know what? To not be petty, I guess I can agree with that. But it was August 2020 when we met. It was after our photo shoot. he claimed he told the world that he macked me down. So I guess from that day forward, we've been an item since. So yeah, August 2020.
August 2020. And at the time, you guys were both single, correct?
Yeah.
Were you guys looking for a partnership the way that you guys have developed into now? Was anyone looking for that, or did that just come about?
On my end, no, I was not looking for a relationship at the time. Really, I was just focusing on myself and my child. I was mingling a little bit, but nothing too serious.
Facts. Not really. But then again, I never really truly looked for one. I'm more of a vibe type of guy anyway. So if it come, it come. If it don't, I'm not gonna force.
I brought the
anything.
vibes.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what it came down to. It was a good vibe. I liked her. She was a cool person, and because we was chopping it up before the shoot anyway. So
he couldn't stay off my line.
Okay.
He couldn't. We had to let the world know he couldn't.
Okay.
So
it's important that when a woman has a child, that the man that she talks to understand that she's a mother before anything. Brittany touched base that she was focusing on her child, Sky. My question to you is, by not having any kids and talking to a woman with a child, how does that work for you? How do you manage to make the time for her and her child? Because she is a mother, as well as going day-to-day activities of what you have going on. A lot of men, we've heard, they don't have a problem with talking to a woman with kids or a child. Do you have any regard in that sense when talking to Brittany and found out that she had a child?
No, I've talked to women that had children before, but this relationship is different because we actually are together and we actually want to be together. So when she said she had a child, it didn't bother me, and it doesn't really bother me now. It is patience, though. I can say it has taught me a lot more patience, but I needed that anyway. So, because I'm a pretty impatient person. So, but no, it really didn't. It didn't bother me. I think now, since we are still fresh and we are moving forward, I think we're going in the right direction as far as me, her, and then her kid. So I think we all going in the best direction. At first it was kind of different because I never really know how a kid is going to take me. You know what I'm saying? So, and from what I've heard, is that children pick up on, I guess like that. What did you say? Like that fatherly vibe, or?
Yeah. Well, what he's pretty much trying to say, I've dated men in the past that have children. So my daughter, she just naturally knew that they were fathers. When Bria first met Sky, she was not too opening. She would just look at him, give him an eye.
Typical child.
Yeah, typical kid. For the most part.
Correct.
She's just looking around, trying to see who he is, trying to feel him out. But right now, it's been months now, and she's open to him. She's all in his face. I don't never force their relationship. I don't tell him he got to play stepdad, as they would say, or she got to call him dad or anything like that. It's just natural. So it came a long way for the both of them. They both kind of eyeing each other, and I'm like, okay, why is you eyeing my baby? That's just his natural look for the most part. But my daughter, she just being 5. So that's what she did.
Nice. Any plans to have any more kids in the future?
I became open to it since I'm in a new relationship. Prior to this meeting, I was not doing it. I was like, you know what, I'm good. One and done. But he has mentioned that he probably wants some in the future. No rush.
Yeah.
But
we're definitely not rushing on that.
No rush.
It'll be cool, but it's, for me personally, it's some things I would like to accomplish and get stable first. Things got to get stable around that environment to bring kids. Cause bring another kid around to the household. There's certain things that I feel like I have to be situated for that.
Nice. As we dig a little bit deeper here, we focus on the goods in a relationship, focusing on some of the bad things as far as heated debates and arguments.
Okay.
How would you guys say you handle your arguments, and do they get intense?
I don't think we had like a real intense argument. I mean, we probably had some disagreements here and there. But no, we don't really yell at each other or anything like that. It's,
Or disrespect, call each
yeah.
other names, nothing like that. So
Yeah.
So who gets mad faster than the other?
I wouldn't say man. I think she probably get irritated quicker than I do.
yeah,
You
I
know.
am. I can admit that. I'm
Yeah.
the stubborn one. You know, he's the chill, laid back, like, okay, if you don't want to talk about it now, I'm not gonna force this out of you type of man. So I'm like, a part of me is like, well, say something to me, you know, try to get it out of me. But then he like, no, I ain't about to sweat you. It is what it is. Like, you gonna come around. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, I think that's just somehow I peaked though. You know, I guess being with her, because it's like she'll be irritated about something, but I know when she's quiet or too quiet, something is bothering me. So I ask. Of course, I'm always gonna ask. You know, you can speak to me, come to me about anything, but I know it's just a matter of time before she just speaks about it because she's a natural speaker, natural talker. So I know I'm gonna bring it up, and then I'm gonna give her some time, and she'll holler at me.
Nice, nice. So, question for the both of you guys. Anyone can answer.
Okay.
You guys been together since August of 2020. What are your short-term goals for 2021?
It's as far as like this couple goes, it just is like
Or
Definitely.
individual.
You guys are a couple. We're representing Chocolate Bay. You guys are a black couple, and you guys touched on how you guys encourage each other to complete your goals and just push each other. But the people want to know, what are your short-term goals for 2021?
well, I don't even know if it's short term or not. I guess you could say medium term, but I would really like to eventually launch our brand. You know, outside of just being a personality. But I do understand that you have to build something up first before you start telling people to go buy stuff. So, but yeah, short-term goals, get to our first 35 videos. That's a short-term goal for me anyway.
Pushing out more content.
Yeah, pushing out more content. And just do more coupley type stuff. Just invite more people in. I would like to continue doing more shoots with her. It's because I like shooting with her. It's like
I told you, I'm the vibe. I'm trying to tell you.
it's a different dynamic. You know, like I had told her before, it's like it's different when you shooting with somebody that you actually dating versus shooting with a random chick that you kind of act. You gotta have to act like you love her, and she has to act like she love you for that hour and a half worth of a shoot.
But we know each other, so
Yeah.
it's more natural. It feels more comfortable. You know,
Okay.
it's
okay.
a vibe.
So Sky answered the short term. Brittany, what about the long term goals for Chocolate Bay?
Well, we had circled back on. We had briefly talked about doing a clothing line at one point. We haven't talked about it in a while. I would actually like to do that. You know, just get some apparel out there, let them know who we are. Like, hey, this is our brand. For our couple, this is for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a very doable goal for this year. It's
I
really
believe
just
it is.
getting that brand out there, getting that established, and just build upon that as we continue to learn more about each other. So I think everything that we're doing right now, we're really learning about each other on the fly. Like this type of stuff, we're gonna learn more about each other than just a random conversation or on some Netflix and chill type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. So, question for Brittany. You're a model. You're dating
A
a
model.
recording artist, model,
Man.
and etc. When dealing with his music background, is there any sense of jealousy when you see a lot of women approach, or better yet, his fan base approach him?
Well, I used to make my little jokes. I haven't made any in a while about them. I will call them out their name, but it wouldn't be real disrespect or anything like that. That's an inside joke, so I won't say that on camera. But no, there's no jealousy or no sense of insecurity or anything like that. I know he's a businessman first and foremost. I mean, he know how I am. He know what we are. I know what we are. You know, I'm a woman that's secure in that. So, I mean, if he feel like he's drifting off or anything, I mean, let me know. You know, that's the whole thing with communication. You know, tell me no. Let me know what's up. You know, but you know, when it comes to his business, I know it's business. You know, as long as the respect is there on both ends, I'm fine.
And trust. You mentioned trust.
Yep.
You mentioned trust. So, Sky, to hit on that, your woman is a model.
Yeah.
Is there any jealousy if she's modeling photo shoots with, you know, other models such as men? Or do you, you know, feel the same way that she feels about you when you're doing your music?
For me, because modeling is one of those things where it's a service. So when you're getting asked to do something, you're providing service for that production company, or you're providing a service for that that designer. So I look at it as business. I mean, of course, it's almost like being an actress and you get called out to do like a hugging scene or a kissing scene. Like, that's business. You have to be able to fulfill what you're getting asked to do. So and plus I think of it as from just a modeling aspect, I know it's just it's art too as well. You know what I'm saying? You are conveying something to a particular audience. That is kind of how I look at it. As long as she's comfortable doing it, and I know it's like nothing else going on between that other than I'm going to do this shoot for 2 hours, do whatever I got to do, make sure the shots come out dope, I'm going to support it all the way.
Nice. So, question for the both of you guys, because we see it on social media platforms when in relationships, and you guys touched on it earlier that you guys don't live together. So my question to you guys is, how often should you see each other in a week?
Oh, well, if it's up to her, I'll probably see her 7 days out the week.
I'm just saying, just be in my skin. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of different when you don't live together. So, I mean, with him being an entrepreneur and me, what I'm doing on my end on a day-to-day, you know, we got to try to make that time for one another. I mean, nonetheless, whatever I got going on, I'm still going to make my time for him.
Yeah.
You know, but, I mean, like you just said, I wish I could see him all day, every day. But,
yeah.
I mean, we still needed that chance to miss each other, too. You know, give a little breathing room. We are fresh in our relationship. You don't want to hover over that person, be a burden to them. So, I mean, I like the little distance a little bit. You know, give me time to miss him a little bit. Make me want him more.
Okay. So now we're going to a speed round.
Okay.
We want to see if you guys really know each other.
Ooh.
So we'll start off with the ladies first, if that's okay.
I think I'm going to need another sip of this margarita.
First round. Brittany, can you tell us Sky McCloud's birthday?
Yes, I can. September 25th, 1989.
Nice. Sky,
He don't know my birthday.
can you tell us Brittany's favorite color?
Oh, pink.
Brittany, is this true?
He's right.
Okay.
He lucky. He's right.
Okay. Sky.
Thought the sea was getting hot, didn't you?
Oh, that was an easy one anyway.
Easy one.
Whatever.
Okay. Hey, Sky. What kind of movies does your woman like?
Movies?
Leave it up to him.
She can watch a decent action film. I don't believe she she don't really like stuff you can cry over.
So are we going with action flicks? Is that the answer?
Yes.
Brittany,
Yeah.
can you see if this is wrong or is this correct?
He's right. He is. I mean, I'm pretty open, as long as it catches my attention. I'm not the type that I just want to sit there and watch a crime movie all the time. Something that's interesting. So.
Okay. A question for Brittany.
Okay.
Better not get this wrong.
Sky McCloud spontaneous?
Oh, yes, he is.
I like that.
He irritated.
I never know if I'm spontaneous or not. I just be living.
Okay.
That's his favorite word. So yeah, he's living. Yep.
Okay, Sky, you're shopping for your lady. Is she a shoe girl or a heel girl?
She's a shoe girl. She don't like wearing heels too long. Like, she'll wear them if she got to, but even so, she gonna take them off eventually.
He know me well.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Oh, we got another question here.
Look like somebody trying to be lucky tonight.
Lucky, I'm here, baby. We here.
You okay? All
Good
right.
question brings up the next question. For Brittany,
Yes.
if it's up to you, how many times throughout the week would you have sex with your man?
Man, listen. If it was up to me, if we were living in the same household 3 times a day, okay? Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Sky, do you have enough stamina for this?
Stamina, yes. Time, maybe not.
Time is not on our side.
The time, you have to understand, the time to really have great sex may not be afforded. But you know, I'm not gonna turn it down. It just, the time gotta be on our side.
Question for the both of you guys. How important is dates? I know you guys are in a relationship, but how important is still going on dates with your significant other? How important is that?
Now, do you mean in the sense of actually going out? Because I'm a simple girl. You know, we could just be in a house, you know, as they say, Netflix and chill, you know, just getting that quality time, you know, with your spouse, you know, will be right up my alley. You know, we can be cooking together, you know, just simply talking or in the bed just holding one another. That's a date to me. I mean, of course, I would love to get dressed up, you know, night out in the town, you know, looking good, enjoying the vibes and the environment.
I think that's more of my thing. I think I like to go out places more. But just because I feel like I'm a man of the culture, so I like to see different things. So, and I think that's what make it dope, because we both lay back enough where we can be in each other's space and just be chill and not do a damn thing, and we can just have that one-on-one time. And then I think we're both, you know, cool enough to where we would just like to go out somewhere and be part of that scene, be part of that different element, you know.
Nice. That's really dope.
You know, it's a balance. I think we got a balance, you know.
Balance is good.
Gotta have balance.
Balance is good. Which brings up the next question. We know you guys here are trying to get your margaritas on and eat. Brittany, let's start with you. 3 words that will describe Sky McCloud. If you can do that. But 3 fun words.
3. Okay. I'm gonna say purpose-driven, dedicated, and I'm gonna say smart. I have a lot of words, but just to sum it
Top
up.
3.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
Sum it up.
Scott, can you give us 3 words that describe your lady, Brittany here?
Yeah. I can say generous, protector. She definitely has a protective spirit. And I could say care. She, you know, caring. You know, she gives a fuck. You know, I could say that.
As they say, the young folks say, I'm with the shits. So.
Yeah, she's with the shits.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's definitely game. I could say she's a game individual.
That's a good thing. 3 words to make a relationship work. What are the most important things? If you could give me just 3 of them, that'll be amazing.
Communication.
As always, number 1, communication.
Structure.
You want to touch on that?
Yeah. Well, structure can go with foundation. I think when 2 people know what they are about, it's like a team. Every team has an identity. Every team that wins a championship has an identity within that locker room, within that culture, and they have a certain structure. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows their role. Everybody knows what they're good at, what they don't do, what they do well, what they don't do well. It's like it's things that she knows probably already about me that I don't do well. You know what I'm saying? So just being able to know each other and that provide a certain structure and a certain identity that We just know what we're doing. We know who we are, and we're not trying to be nobody else but what we have. You know, what they do over there is what they do over there. What we do over here is what we do over here. And that provides a certain structure, a certain foundation, a certain culture.
Nice. And your third thing?
I'll leave that up to you, dear.
Third? Man, just belief, faith, you know.
Faith as in it's going to work out?
Yeah, faith in is going to work out.
He ain't going nowhere.
Faith in believing that, yeah.
He's not going nowhere.
She said you ain't going nowhere.
No, he's
Just
not.
all around faith. Just faith in, you know, if she has a vision for a certain thing, just believing that vision. That's just like some cockamamie, like, hey, I believe I can fly if I jump off this here roof. I mean, I'm gonna be like, no, you can't fly and jump off this roof. I don't advise that move. But yeah, just as long as, yeah, faith, just believing in each other's vision, believing in the relationship, believing in what we have going on is worth pursuing and continuing. You know,
As long as we continue to stay on the same page.
yeah.
We gotta have that.
Agreed, man.
We don't want to be in the dark
Never.
at all.
You never do.
Yeah.
You never do. It's such an honor to sit here with the both of you guys. Like I said, I follow you and many other people follow you guys. It's real. I can see that. I can feel it. Let's finish up by concluding. We're gonna start with Brittany. Brittany, tell the people where they can find you for any modeling, or if in general, if they want to follow you guys, your platforms. Please share that with the people so they can follow you guys, because you guys are really, really dope. You're amazing, and I love the energy that you guys give off. So Brittany,
Thank
please
you.
touch base. Let people know where they can find you at.
Well, outside of our page, Sky Chocolate Bay, you can find me on Facebook, Brittany Wade, and my personal Instagram is I'm Chocolate Bay.
And Scott?
So you can follow me on Instagram at _Sky McLeod. You can also, I have a link tree on Instagram as well. So if you go to _Sky McLeod, go to that link tree. It's gonna send you to my websites and my individual YouTube page. But don't forget to follow. I keep hitting this damn thing. But don't forget to follow Chocolate Bays on Instagram and YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for more updates.
Thank you. It's been an honor. We know you guys are busy. Any future projects coming up for Chocolate Bay, or individually that you guys want to touch on so that people can be aware?
Well, she just did a photo shoot for Women's Month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for
Brittany, would you
women.
like to touch on that?
I stepped out of box with this one for Women's History Month. I was asked to do a body paint photo shoot. I've done body paint in the past, but it was more upper body, but this time it was full body. So I kind of really stepped out the box with this one. And it was an honor, it was fun, it was an experience. You know, just representing us women for this month. I mean, I'm glad they chose me to do it. I mean, I was very nervous, but I think I did good. I think I did great. I mean, I got great outcome, you know, good responses. Everybody loved it, so.
Thank you for sharing. Sky, any future projects coming up?
Yeah, I would like to do another photo shoot with Chocolate Bay, you know. But also I have a music video I'm working on. That's gonna be Song for You. So the goal is to have, of course, my girlfriend featured in the video. You know, I think that would be dope. Also,
That is if she has time. You know, she's
Yeah.
a busy woman.
you know, also Jay-Z, Beyonce shit. You know,
Nice.
some Robert Thicke, Paula Patton when they were still together. You know,
Okay.
you know, when they still had the ring on. Okay.
Thank you. Well, thank you for taking the time out, and I hope you guys have a great day, and you guys can keep providing us with that energy, man. We need it, and thank you.
Most
Thank
deaf,
you.
most deaf.